Finally got a puppy. There she is. This is the Nikon Z50 puppy cam, whatever. But what am I discussing now? So the previous video I talked about the Ricoh GR3X. It's an APS-C size camera. The video part 1080p, high definition, 60 FPS, not too good. You can see it stuttering, jumping and stuff. It might be the autofocus, whatever, okay? So now I'm going to compare it to the ZV-1M2 from the Sony. And just to show you, there's the camera right there, okay? It's white. I already got it zoomed in all the way. I have the small rig cage around it, plus the video tripod with the ProMaster ball head. Excellent. You'll see that wire, which is a dummy battery connected to it. And off to the side is a small carry case that I carry around the waist that I've done videos before. So this is about the picture quality and the video quality out of this 1-inch sensor. Can it be compared to the GR3X? Well, let's find out. Okay, so here's my dog, Wanda. 1-inch sensor, you see a lot of noise. It's in aperture priority at f1.8. And now it's at, by the way, that's zoomed all the way. So the picture quality is not as sharp. I can do it at 100% zoom. This is like 150, I think. So 100% zoom is excellent. 150, it kind of falls apart, okay? This is at 18 millimeters. It looks pretty sharp. I can go and magnify it and stuff, but this is a 1-inch sensor, okay? But look at the wide field of view compared to 40 millimeters. And then you can see how close I can get. But you got to remember, 1-inch sensor brings in less light. Even if it's sharp or clear, you know, there are some downsides to it. So you see, I still have it like at 150%. And you can see the motherboard, this motherboard. And then when I zoom all the way out, it looks a lot clearer. That's the difference. So if I leave it from 18 to 50 millimeters, it's fine. Once you get over the 50 millimeters, and you start increasing the zoom, the picture quality kind of falls apart, all right? The reason why I like point and shoots is very light. Don't have to change lenses. I love zoom, or I love dummy batteries, and it's important to me so that, you know, these small cameras, the batteries don't last. And I'm still looking for a battery, a dummy battery for the GR3X. I'm getting an EVF Monday with 4 new batteries, and I already have a case for it with the tripod. So it's a great camera for photos, lousy for video, but this camera is great for video. It's okay for photo, but not to the quality of the GR3X, okay? Because it's 1-inch sensor. There's a lot of neat features to it. As you can see, I can zoom in, but there's no macro feature to it, okay? So 18 millimeters, zoom. So I'm zoomed in, zoom out. And that's the theme for today. Zoom in, zoom out. So I see that looks kind of sharp, but really it's not, okay? And the same thing there. Zoom out now. Then I got closer. See, that zoomed in, and I can tell from here, even if it looks good, picture quality is not that great. Okay. Same thing with my portrait. Zoom in. Zoom out. Same thing here. Zoomed out. And that's zoomed in. But you see, it's not sharp. Shaggy's a little, or the, Shaggy's a little bit better. And then zoom out. See how sharp that is? And that's the last picture. In fact, I'm going to leave it just like that. That'll be my ending picture. So, why am I showing you the difference between a ZV-1M2 1-inch sensor and, let's say, the Ricoh GR3X? Well, one's APS-C size, and it does better photos, and it's a 6K oversample. I can't remember on the ZV-1M2. I think it's just 4K. And then when you go into the zoom mode, it might lose some, but that's what you get. Okay, so there she is sleeping. It's nice to have a puppy in here now and then. So I'm going to show you a video. Thank you for watching. I just want to show you the difference between what I like using. So you can have your basic, beautiful camera equipment with interchangeable lenses and stuff. That's for one setting. If you decide to take it to photo shoots and stuff like that, and if you need that equipment, nothing can beat it. Picture quality, video, stuff like that. But if you're on the move, on vacation, and you're scared about theft or whatever, here's two options. So these are cheaper cameras. They're still kind of expensive in my book, all right? But they're about the same price. One is a 1-inch sensor, better features in the movie, but can still do photos, whereas the other camera just does photos and the video is not that good, okay? Both pocketable, all right? On this camera, the ZV-1M2, I have a dummy battery. I have another one that's right here for my Sony studio, which I'm thinking of replacing the camera over here with. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm thinking of selling some Sony cameras. I'm keeping the lenses. So I'll keep the FX30 because it has a fan. I'll keep the ZV-1M2. I might get rid of the A6100, but I still like it. It's very dependable. No time limit. Yes, it's old, but I love the handle. It's bigger than the ZV-1 or the ZV-E10 and the ZV-E1. Okay. It's just my preference. I'm in the Nikon ecosystem, so I want to say it with big cameras there. I'm thinking of getting rid of the Canon and the Sony, and maybe the Panasonic and the Mount Alliances. I do like the SL2S. I do like the lenses. Okay. I just hadn't found an adapter to go from L to Nikon, but I did find one from the M mount from Leica to Nikon and back and forth. So that's what I'm looking at. Anyway, the two Panasonic cameras I have fans. So I digress. I know I'm getting off the subject. So I'm going to show you this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to stay safe. Keep smiling. I'll see you next time. Okay, let me explain something to you between the camera that I picked up. This is a 1M sensor. The nice thing of it feature, I can zoom in. Okay, make the picture larger. And depending on what type of zoom it is it sharp. So let me walk closer. Okay, this is a 1M sensor, all right? And let me do it something like this. That way you can see the picture. I can vlog with it. It's a much better vlogger. But of course I'm going to do this, bring it all the way back down so I can fit the whole screen. Okay? And look at the wide field of view. So, this one is a white camera, okay? It's great for vlogging. I think the white balance is, I don't know. But anyway, walking in the dark, low light. It looks pretty good. I think I have an auto white balance, okay? I have a dummy battery to this and a terabyte SD card. So why, let me turn on this light. So why not just stick with this camera? I am going to stick with it, but with an APS-C camera, I can take pictures, and with the one that I picked up, I can use that small pocket-filled camera to do macro and take pictures, which you saw earlier on the video today. This one, I can do quite a few things. So it's a dummy battery. The Ricoh doesn't have it, but I've ordered 4 more batteries, and I'll figure something out on that. If there is a dummy battery for it and the door stays open, that'll be fine. I'll get it working somehow. But on the video part, it can't beat this. So this is 4K 30. It's warm outside. There's no record time limit. And it's a white camera, and I got a frame around it to protect the camera. Okay, accidentally dropping stuff. It looks fantastic. The voice should be good. I think I got the surround on there, hopefully. And let's see. Let me look at that. Yeah, it's on auto. Okay, so if I turn it around, you can still hear it good. It knows the direction I'm doing it. So see, I'm just panning around. Okay. Very easy. Long cable, not heavy. No one likes this camera. I don't know why. It looks pretty stable. I'm walking around. I don't know about the footage, but you know, not everybody can walk perfect. But it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. I like the wide field of view. That's why I picked up this camera, because it's a little bit wider than the ZV-1. Plus the fact that ZV-1 does have a record time limit. This one doesn't. Okay. They said, well, they removed the ND filter. I said, well, you know, a camera like this, usually you use it inside, sometimes on the outside. I'm in the shade right now. Let me go in the daylight. See how bright it is? It's pretty bright. And I can hardly see the screen, but I can see the screen, okay? This screen is a lot better than most screens because I can see it in the dark. And I'm at 1.8. ISO's at 125. So it looks good. Video looks good. also want to add that you can see it in the light also. It's not as good, but it's a lot better than most of the Sony LCD screens. I'm going to move indoors. Look at my cat. Yeah, he's looking at you, kid. He's chilling. He loves the air conditioning. He got hurt the past couple of times going through the doggy door. The doggy door slammed down on him. So now I have to open the door, let him out, and then he'll come back in. And both times, he was coming in when he fell down. Now, I'm always letting them out. So I'm walking in here. You can see. Okay. Now I'm going to do some things where, look at that. Wide field of view. Okay. And I can zoom in. And see, everything's in focus. That's the point, folks. You want good video quality and everything in focus. So you can hardly see the LCD screen, but I can still see some things. And I'm going to zoom out. It's nice and slow. Yeah, they got it tight and wide. All right, so this is wide. And I'm just going to walk around. So see, the white reflects more heat. I've been doing this for about maybe 5 minutes. I'm going to get in the shade. I can see the LCD screen. Look at my mama. So you see, this is why you got it. Now, it's just an LCD screen. All right? I don't know if you can see her. I need. And I will add this. I need an EVF because, as you can see, she's on the lower left corner of the lens. Okay, that's why I need an EVF. That's why I don't like the ZV-1 or the ZV-10. I need a ZV, or I need an EVF to find the thing. So anyway, back to the video. An EVF. But anyway, long story short, I'm zooming back out. So it's at 18 millimeters, okay? Turn this around. I'm dark. Walking around. You see a little daylight. Now if I turn toward the sun, even if I'm in the shade, then you can start seeing me getting brighter. Okay? So the sun is right there. Yep, right there. That's why I have this camera. I got a pocket, I got extra batteries, got a battery charger, I got this tripod, very small bag, take it everywhere, it's not heavy at all, and I can do vlogging. So 4K 30, I can get about 8 hours worth of 4K 30, I can get about a couple days with 1080. And I'm going to take some pictures, okay? So I did a video earlier with the GR3X, okay? And we'll compare the pictures. But this camera can do pictures also. And I'll just walk around, different lighting. and we're testing out the stabilization. So you gotta admit, this video is much better than the Ricoh GR3X. See, now you see my reflection in the mirror. And of course you can see the stained glass. And you can see it through the mirror too. Okay, so I'll have some pictures, then I'll show the video. Thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day.